What's up, guys? I'm Raiden here, bringing you some Halo Wars 3v3, and I'm playing with my two good friends, XX Fusion and Discretion, and we are messing some kids up today. And as you can see, this is a pretty darn quick game, and as you probably already guessed, yeah, we won. I'm just gonna, put that out there right now, even though you guys probably already knew. So, yeah. And as you can see, the title of this video is Summer Plans, and I just want to know what you guys are going to do this summer. For me, I'm pretty much just going to be working, making the bank. Not really, I'm going to be working at a grocery store, making a minimum wage. But hey, it's alright, because I'm going to be saving and hopefully saving for a car. And I'm probably going to be saving until I'm 18. So that's, a year away, but hopefully I'll have a lot of money for a car. And that'll be awesome. Also, I can't forget, the YouTube videos I'm definitely going to be making this summer. And also, I'm going to be going to Cedar Point a lot. And I don't know if you guys have ever been to Cedar Point before, but if you guys live near the region of Ohio or, somewhere near here and never went to Cedar Point, you guys should definitely go this summer. It is a blast, and I really, enjoyed it. I went there when I was about, 5th grade. I won 2 tickets, and, I've never been there, and I'm like, all right, let's go to Cedar Point because I won these 2 tickets. So my parents are like, all right, well, not my parents, my mom and my 2 sisters and my sister's husband. And we went there early in the morning. My first roller coaster was the Iron Dragon. It was awesome. I mean, we all rode it. My mom hated it. Hated the Iron Dragon. She just liked to stick with, the little mine ride, the little tiny roller coasters that had no hills. But if you guys ever heard of the Blue Streak, that was in her time. She loved the Blue Streak. She always rode that with her friends and everything, so she really enjoyed that roller coaster. And, it brought back a lot of memories when she was little, so it was really awesome. Also, I mean, right after the Iron Dragon, I went on, some bigger roller coasters, and then I eventually got on the Millennium Force, which I have a story to tell about that. It was me and my one sister who liked bigger roller coasters, and, her husband who, liked the, crazy things. And we got on the Millennium Force, and something happened, so I had to ride it by myself. And it was, it wasn't bad. I look behind me. I'm just like, all right, I'm by myself. That's cool. And then I look up, and the hill's way up there. So I'm like, all right, this is kind of scary, but I think I can do it. So finally, we get to the top, and I'm freaking out, and it just flies down. It was awesome. But then, I eventually get off the roller coaster. Well, not eventually, of course eventually, because it was like, 30, 40 seconds long. And I, wait for my sisters, and my sister, and she just never came. So, I was wondering for a while, and then like a half an hour came by, and she still wasn't there. So she finally showed up, bawling her eyes out, thinking she lost her little brother, and, I was like, what's wrong? Hey, I'm right here. And she was just freaking out because she was so happy she found me. I mean, she thought I was going to like the picture booths, but instead I just stayed off. Right after the ride, because there's 2 exits to the Millennium Force. There's like one, and she got off the different one, so she didn't see me. And she was just so happy she found me, and it was scary at first, but then we laughed about it later. We were like, never tell Mom, please, because that would be horrible, and she'd probably never trust me with you again. But it was fine. It was just a mistake. And eventually, I got on, the Magnum and everything. Those were great rides, too. And we went home. But this summer, I'm definitely going to probably be getting a season pass and going a lot. So, like I said, if you guys, want to, maybe if you guys are going, you should probably message me. And definitely see if, like, you guys, what time you guys are going or what day. And I'll try to make it, too. And we could probably hang out or something. That would be pretty cool. So, yeah, that's pretty much, all I wanted to say about what my summer plans are going to be. And, it'd be pretty cool to know yours. So, that'd be cool if you guys would, comment below on what you guys are probably going to do this summer. Or, things or where you're going to go. Maybe another state, another country. Like, freaking Russia, Australia, somewhere insane like that. Or what you're going to do, like skydiving, be in a movie or something. I have no idea what you guys are going to do. Something sweet. And, yeah, that'd be cool if you guys could leave a comment about that. And back to the game really quick. In case you guys are wondering what's happening, I had the two of my teammates, went to go harass the other team, and as you can see, they're doing a great job. I mean, I haven't been doing nothing except for getting bases for my team and then building some backup banshees in case I need to come and help my team out. But as you can see, what was happening over there, my team does not need me at all right now. So I'm just going to continue getting the bases, veteranize my Brute Chieftain, because when that thing gets ranked up, he is a boss. I mean, he is a straight up tank. You do not mess with a 3-star Brute Chieftain with the highest upgrade of Destiny. No, you just don't, because that thing will destroy you in the matter of seconds. So, yeah, sorry I had to go on a huge thing about that, but the Brute is a freaking tank. Except when that happens, massive flamethrowers, because those are anti-infantry. And then, my teammates are like, oh, hey, I, might need you guys, so I'm like, alright, let me finish building a couple more Banshees and I'll be there. And after I bring the Banshees, they all pretty much just resign, which is kind of, depressing, but oh well. I'm sorry, I haven't uploaded like 4 to 5 days. I know it's been a while, and I'm really sorry about that. I mean, I just had work after, after school got out and everything, and it's just been a little crazy, but I'm going to be trying to definitely upload a lot more videos, because my goal is still 100 by the end of the summer. So that's pretty much all I had to have in my commentary. It was pretty short, 8 minutes. But also I wanted to know, if you guys can upload more than 15-minute long videos on YouTube, because I have, pretty cool videos that I would like to upload, but they're longer than 15 minutes. But I don't know if you guys can upload videos longer than 15 minutes on YouTube, if you're allowed or not. I really don't want to find out after the freaking 4 hours I've waited. It'll be like, oh, sorry, you can't upload this, and then I'd probably go on a rage and snap something in half, which wouldn't be good. So yeah, I'd like to know, because I have it was me and Studra, I believe, playing some deathmatch, and had some pretty interesting games, and they were pretty awesome. So they'd be a lot more interesting than this game right here. But yeah, just that would also help if you guys could leave that in the comments below. Also, thanks for watching. Hopefully I will make another video soon. Actually, I definitely will, of course. And later, guys. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like. That would mean a lot. Alright, see ya.